Mike is starting out on a whole new mission. Here in No Man's Sky, a whole new adventure. And our first requirement is to go find some sodium, which there's plenty. See these little yellow dots? I love me some sodium. I love picking up sodium. There's a creature. We don't have to worry about that creature. The creature's just fine. Creature is okay. Creature is checked out. Creature will not hurt us. Also, we love the oxygen. Love getting the oxygen. The bright red oxygen-rich plants. So this will keep us alive. Apparently there's some toxicity. It says right down there in the lower left. This C8.8, that's degrees, I believe, Fahrenheit. Or maybe that is the toxicity rating. I guess there's a difference between toxicity and radiation. Yeah, it's these plants. It's these plants! So we can't scan anything yet. We don't need to worry, like I said, about the crazy wildlife. I don't know if this is going to give us any ferrite dust, but I don't think so. So we gotta search out some ferrite dust here, which means our rocks. Ferrite being the clue. Ferrous. Ferrous items are items with iron. There we go. These are big rocks. I mean, in the game world, ferrite dust would certainly be something more like rust particles in real life. But close enough. See what they're going for. The dust is the more operative word in this case because we're turning these rocks into dust. The bigger, chunkier rocks are called pure ferrite, which is also interesting. Pure ferrite would be close to, well, pure iron ore. And, okay. Gives us some carbon. Gives us some carbon. Gives us some oxygen. I think we can get some of this condensed carbon as well. Okay, very good. That'll be useful. Alright, so we can fix our scanner now. I think, yeah, we have some ferrite dust. Very good. Okay, and now with the scanner repaired, now we can do a scan. That'll tell us, hey, there's some more nitrogen right down here. We'll go ahead and collect up a little bit of this nitrogen because good to have. Keeps the old suit running in these toxic environments. Then we'll get off this toxic planet. You know how it feels, kids, sometimes? Like you're living on a whole toxic planet. Let's see what kind of charge we can get out of what we have. So there we go. Very good. Guess we got an award for recharging our suit. Yes, that means that now we got the signal. Okay. So let's go find out what the broadcast, what the signal is. And that would be in this direction. Okay. 900 U's. 900 U's, which is a U is approximately a meter. U is actually closer to 36 inches imperial, ironically enough, making it exactly 1 yard. So I guess you just have to do a little metric conversion there. Pretty simple. So we'll just run and run and run and run till we find out what this automated signal broadcast entails. Let's go ahead and collect up some more carbon. Wait, does this give us the visor? No, we don't have the visor yet. Okay. We'll just get some carbon. Never know. Might be handy. Our toxic protection in the suit seems to be working well. I don't think we can install anything, or we can install the visor. Okay, can we make carbon nanotubes? I think we can. We should be able to do that. Oops, sorry. How many? 2. So, if we go back here and stop switching between the screens, we can get our visor. What else can we install? Motion force field. No, we can't install those things yet. We can definitely install our visor though. So now we can look at these plants, and if we do decide to mine them for resources, now we'll get a better result. You can also get some credits by scanning the wildlife. What do we have? Q Tarasipii, adult, symmetric, watchful, like Snip Nip Buds, has a monstrous tongue, and produces tall eggs. Oh, that's fascinating. Yeah, I have to remember to scan as many plants and minerals as I can to have those credits ready when it comes time to do some bartering at the old space station. They will like me to have credits and not be one of those beggars that sits outside the space station. That's 1,000 credits right there. Okay, let's keep running. Running. Looks like they spoiled the plot a little bit by giving me a ship marker up there before I even have my ship. And it says my starship. Wow, it's pretty cool. I mean, I just woke up on this planet in a broken star suit, exosuit, as it were, and don't know much about my past, but I know that, I've gotten some messages from my exosuit. Seems to be friendly and helping me live and such. I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to that stuff, even though I wouldn't normally, because it's worth a couple of credits. And, well, starting out, every credit counts. Yeah, I hate to take down some of this wildlife, some of this natural flora, fauna, and mineral deposits, because, hey, should leave it as you found it. That's the rule. No matter where you go, leave it as you found it. Okay, let's see if I can scan this guy. Yeah, there he is. 1,600 units. Now see if we identify this, even beyond getting ferrite dust, now we'll get dihydrogen when we mine it. And by dihydrogen will be important to keeping our ship flying through space and ready to launch at all times. But yeah, our toxic protection's doing pretty good, because 68.8 tox must not be too darn bad. I don't know what the scale is. 66 Fahrenheit is around 25 centigrade. And 1.9 rad. That doesn't sound too alarming, if that is the measurement I think it is. There's some oxygen-rich plants, which we always love. I don't think we have that creature. There we go. Let's scan him or her or them. Perpetual, age perpetual, gender vectorized. Oh, yeah, definitely a them. Behavior, always foraging. Diet, forage nuts. I don't see a lot of nuts on these planets, but hey, okay. Notes, always watching. Okay. Interesting to know about some of these creatures that we run across here in No Man's Sky. That one, always watching, just like a giant crab creature would be. Iteration, blah, 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 blah. Deleted. Boundary separation failure. Likely. SC16 emptied. Cause sentinel intervention. Deliberate transfer. This is what's called Chekhov's gun, kids. Remember, all this stuff will be important much later. Right now it doesn't mean much, but everything here means something. Analysis. Fresh iteration generated. Anomaly containment prepared. Broadcast or leave. You know, I got a little hint for you in this game. Do not choose leave. Always choose the other thing. Otherwise the game doesn't progress. Anomaly is compliant. That's me. Position logged. Here. System integrity scan initialized. Well, let's be hopeful about the system integrity scan. What else we got? Got some containers. Plenty of loot opportunities in this game. I'm telling you what, you like loot? Come to No Man's Sky. You'll be looting like a maniac. You'll be looting, rooting, tooting, and building your base. Iteration online. Okay. Atlas connection. Once again, all this stuff important. Intermittent Atlas connection. Starship diagnostics, remember. This is the Starship telling me this. Launch thrusters offline. That sounds bad. Pulse engine offline. Also bad. I find myself alone on a strange world, unequipped and in danger. I have no memory of how I got here. No sense of it before. I think I was saying all this earlier, wasn't I? This ship at least seems to recognize me. The controls react to my touch, or at least to that of my exosuit. I am not dead yet. Apparently. And this ship is a lifeline out to the stars. If you say so. Read log, connect exosuit. Well, yeah, let's connect our exosuit. Log unavailable, substituting data. That sounds scurrilous. That doesn't sound like a real IT thing. Yeah, I think we'll repair the ship's systems all right. Self-guided repair protocols initiated. Okay. Well, let's see. We need a hermetic seal and we need a metal plate. That means we're going to need to get some more ferrite dust, or at least I think we maybe have enough to make one metal plate. Yep, we do. Boom. Okay. That's good. And so if we install the metal plate, it's going to tell us that we need to go get a hermetic seal. We need pure ferrite. Oh, but that's not for the launch thruster. That's for the pulse engine. Okay, so let's get our one metal plate installed. And then... yep. We better get out and look for that old hermetic plate. We did that. We got it. We got it. Done. Did it. Now, for the hermetic seal. Where's that going to be located? First, we need to get some more of that dust. And this, strangely enough, you would think planets would be covered with rocks. All planets. This one just seems to have a smooth surface, like somebody came and swept up all the rocks. Okay, board the starship and consult ship diagnostics. Uh-oh, we better get back to the ship. Ship wants to tell us something. Where did we put that ship? Yeah, we've scanned just about everything there is to scan because there's nothing to scan. Except, I mean, we got whatever that is. That's the one that's watchable. I guess it's sitting there watching my ship. Thanks, buddy. All right. Consult the diagnostics. Thank you. Now what? Yeah, that's me. Iteration. 239482. That's not. Those aren't digits of pi that I recognize. Starship's damaged. Yes. Vital ingredients missing. Cannot synthesize. Requires hermetic seal. Request assistance. Yeah, I'm calling AAA for sure. Planetary chart from distress beacon. Okay, well, I guess. I mean, we don't have. I don't have Google Maps here, or TomTom or Waze or any of those. So, a planetary guide. Taking the planetary chart. And what is the planetary chart telling me? Yep, there it is. I'm gonna plot a route with my chart. And that is taking me where? Ah, over there. Okay, let's see. Ah, but I can't take my ship. I have to run there. So let's go. Oh dear, yeah. I wonder if there's going to be some sort of a radioactive storm anytime in the near future. To test my ability to hide out during toxic storms. Let's see. We'll grab this sodium real quick. We'll keep her running. Keep her running. Keep her running. You know it's going to get all crazy up in here. You know it's going to get all stormy. I guarantee it. Oh, it's only right there. It's not very far away at all. Let's collect some oxygen. Here we go. Really? A toxic rainstorm is coming here? Well, who could have guessed that? Except old Uncle Mike, Mr. Space Traveler. Okay, we better keep running. Yeah. We're going to have to recharge a couple of times. But we can make it. We can make it. We'll make it. Just a few hundred U's away now. Yep. You know, I tried changing the voice in the exosuit to a male voice, and it really wasn't the same. It just, first of all, it was a little harder to hear. It was in a lower register. Toxic protection falling. And it just sounded too authoritarian. It didn't sound helpful. You know, now maybe that's a gender thing. But, gosh. I just didn't like it. I don't know what it was. I just couldn't explain it, but it just seemed annoying and threatening and just sort of disruptive. Logs corrupted also sounds bad. As an IT guy, their data control is somewhat lacking around here. These are digital recordings. They shouldn't be giving us the kz. Making this recording in case leaving behind in the fabricator might be of some use. Visor damaged. Can't find ship. Yes, recover supplies. Give me them supplies. Give me that hermetic seal I need. Whoever left this message, perhaps they found themselves in the same situation as I do now. Well, if they found themselves without a hermetic seal, then there should just be a hermetic seal dispenser around here, shouldn't there? Here, let's get inside this box. While the storm is going on. No goodies in here. No goodies. No little devices or anything. We're just gonna stay in here until the storm clears. So whoa, and the storm is clear, and we're heading back to the ship with our sorry dude. Yeah, like I said, man, the animals are nothing in this game. They don't care. They're just, they're not used to seeing humans, and they don't really even think of us as food. Yet, they don't know how we taste. Sure, it's an incredibly alien thing, you know. Animals in the wild don't survive by putting alien things in their mouth. Generally, like humans, sort of take a cautious approach to moving, wriggling items that you're not really sure of. You look at snakes and bugs. What is it about snakes and bugs that have been culturally ingrained into our psyche collectively that make us hear them and think that they're icky and gross? And they're not. They're just animals. In fact, they're quite beautiful when you really get down and look at how they're made and, you know, some of the aspects of them. And not all snakes bite. I mean, a few, but most of them don't. Brown snakes, garter snakes, garden snakes, most of the common varieties of snakes that you see across America, except in the West, which is more like Australia, where they got those Killia snakes. What? A buried cache? Well, I'll take a buried cache for sure. What do we got? Oh, a suspicious shield module. Well, I'll bet that's worth a couple of credits. The old shield module store. Let's see. Let's get running here to fix our ship. That was quite a trek. That was about well, let's see. A kilometer would be 1,000 meters. So a kilo unit. A unit. I think I'd just rather say click. 1,000 clicks, as we used to say back in the old Space Marines. Give me that die high. Telling you, man, this stuff is so necessary. You got to make those Starship launch modules for the launcher, unless you have I forget what else it burns, but you want this stuff for sure. Oh wait, this plant is unidentified. It's a swamped, seasoned plant, nutrient source, nitrogen fixation. Notes crepuscular fruit. I don't know what that means. Oh. Told you that condensed carbon would come in handy. Okay. Now, where's our ship? Oh yeah, up here. Almost there. We just have to follow this little ridge. And Bob's your uncle. Right on the other side. That's what the jumpsuit's for. That's what the jets help us with. Getting up these inclines. There we go. My little guy's a sturdy guy. He can run, jump, climb, fly. There's no memory, but, you know, he can get around. Okay. See, watch. Yeah, I can feed him creature pellets, but it doesn't really do much for me right now. I feed him the pellets, he lays some eggs, I collect the eggs. I think I can sell them, maybe. But not really about egg selling right now. Okay, good. Well, there's our pulse engine. Now we got to get the thruster going, which I think means building a portable refiner. So we got to make some dihydrogen jelly, as I was saying earlier, which is important stuff. I think we can probably make a couple. Nope, just one. Now that we have the dihydrogen jelly, oh, we need some metal plates. And wait, can I make a launch thruster? Yeah. No. The dihydrogen jelly only helps me with life support gels. So I just need to go get a whole bunch more rocks. Man, there are just not a lot of rocks around here. We're going to have to go up this way. Oh, wait. Can I already make the portable refiner? I need a metal plate, and I already have some oxygen. I can't make a metal plate at the moment. Gotta run up here. Gotta shoot some more rocks. Lapite. Lopiite. Lopite. Not by much. You know, you really don't have the opportunity to give the suit a name. I'm thinking something like Sarah, or what is it in the one that finally became Microsoft's voice? Cortana is also a good spacesuit name. Oh, the sodium-rich plants are just all over. That's wonderful. Okay, this should be enough to help us build our portable refiner. Oh, we're also getting some dihydrogen at the same time. I guess we'll go ahead and knock some more of these out. That's really helping us. We get one di-hy. One. Wow, yeah, one or two. Not much. Okay, we're going to need to find a little field of that stuff, too. Let's go ahead and just knock out the rest of these rocks. I know this is an exciting phase in the old No Man's Sky development. Mining rocks. Let me tell you, kids, that's pretty much how life goes. For the first 20 years, was I mining rocks, moving packages, driving trucks. What else did I do those years? Didn't really do a lot of IT stuff. Not really. More secretarial type stuff. I mean, in essence, they might have called it IT back then. I carried around a big giant computer and typed things into it, but it was hardly IT work. Here's another new plant. Let's see what we can get for that. I don't believe we have our terrain excavator yet. No, we just have the mining beam. So, but this should allow us to build the portable refiner. Just need one metal plate. And you can build it right there. Now, if we put in some ferrite dust. Well, actually, we have some rusted metal. That's super. That's a great start. Okay. So this will go for about a minute. We'll let that cook. Let's see. We can get this plant as well. Picarecia. Okay. Is there more? No. Yeah, we can't get this giant rock without upgrading our mining laser. You can actually shoot them from pretty far away. I just find that you have to go there eventually if you're out doing some harvesting. So might as well go there. But in this case, we'll just wait for our refiner to finish its job. And oh, there's some unidentified ferrite dust. Tiny rocks, kind of blending into the hillside there. Not a lot of them. There's maybe another one. Nocolite. Each mineral is supposed to have a unique name. Each example of flora and fauna should also have a unique name. Wow, there we got our ferrite dust. And now let's put about half of that in to turn into pure ferrite. That'll only take a few seconds. Give us 110 pure ferrite. And that should be enough to do what we need to do, which I believe is fix our launch thruster. Let's see. Okay. Very good. Let's see here. What was it? Oh, we got our dihydrogen jelly and our ferrite. So I guess we're in good shape. And I made that dihydrogen for a reason. I thought I messed up. So we don't strictly need the dihydrogen to get going. But if we can go get some on the way back, that would be cool. Let's see. I think there's some over here. I'm going to land on top of that creature's head. Yeah, I don't know if I'd really want to be messing with them too much. Even though they're not... Oh, yeah. Oh, looky there. We can mine that from here, for sure. Yeah, that's what we want. That's what we want. A whole bunch of it. Oops. They do get wounded. But again, strangely, they don't get super angry and come after you for retaliation. That's purely human behavior. Although, I mean, I guess if they felt threatened to the degree that they were being attacked, they could identify you as the attacker. But again, I don't think that's the case here. They probably consider you to be somewhat secondary to this laser beam. Kind of like a cat chasing a laser. What do I know? I'm no alien anthropologist. Alienologist. I mean, again, personally, no, I would not go around shooting. Is that something that we know? It's an infant female. Behavior wise. J. Philiscidius. Good to know. Maybe makes a good bet. Hard to say. Grease the launch thruster with dihydrogen jelly. Access the inventory. And press. Okay, I'm going to be doing some greasing. So they both come in at 50%, which is, handy. All right. Seek answers among the stars. Use R2 to take off. Doesn't really tell you to point toward the sky. Doesn't really tell you to press the thrust button. But that's also very handy. Here I am in the Zoishai Ahad 19 system. It's a Viking system. It's 6 planets. Looks like we can scan 4 of them right here. Acrid planet. What about this one? Paradise planet. Well, that's where we're going for sure. That planet is called Risiusius Mishi. I think that's where we'll be headed. I mean, paradise, right? Ooh, these are some good planets. Another paradise planet. Can't go wrong in this old neighborhood. Ooh, this is the big alpha planet. I-4, that's the one we landed on. Yeah. Okay, good to know. Test boost. There's the boost. Yep. I already checked that out previously. Good to know. Good to know. Test. Oh yeah, the pulsed engine. Achoo! Pow! There's that other planet. Incoming message. Who knows me? Comms override 16. Incoming transmission. Source 4925B. I'm 4942G. Please identify yourself. I'm G. Well, please identify yourself. You are not alone? What? You mean, are you on speakerphone? This ain't coming through. Strange planetary coordinates. Well, heck yeah, I'm in. Scan this planet. Copper, gold, and salt. Well, that sounds like a planet. Which one are we going to? I don't think that's one of the paradise planets. Acrid planet? Why do I gotta go to the Acrid planet? I think that just means smelly. I mean, there's fungal mold there. Copper, ammonia, salt. It sounds like a smelly planet. Nothing personal. ISISC 19. I don't know if that implies that there are 18 other planets within the No Man's Sky universe called ISISC. It's possible. They could have run out of names, gone using numbers. Can't say. Doesn't make me feel like it's any less unique. Let's see. Force signal approximate location. I will tell you that if you can find the actual location before you land and then land there, you don't have to do a lot of guesswork once you get there. And I believe that I see right over here the item that we're looking for. So we're just going to land right here. That is our Crash interplanetary module. We're just going to run straight for it and see what it has to say. And then we'll go over there and check in at the Interplanetary Holiday Inn. The machine generates a signal, taps out its broadcast into the void. Whoever left the message is long gone. Well, I hope so. Otherwise, that'd be hurting for certain. 16. Yep. Got it. Entry 4925C, no fuel. Failed to reach station. Hazard protection low. No chance. Blah, 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 blah. Deployed base computer. I do not see a base computer. But we got the plans for our base computer and our terrain manipulator. And we're going to need some copper because we're going to need some chromatic metal. So that means, ooh, is that a sodium ring up there? That's sodium, all right. We're going to need to find a copper deposit. Toxic protection falling. why we're on this planet. Okay, let's see. There's some more creatures. C. Tribmyotelosa. Highly observant. Gravitino balls. Oh! You didn't say there were Gravitino balls. I bet there aren't. I bet there aren't. Just teasing me. Okay, well, I don't see any freaking deposits at all. I don't see any. Put Polaria. That sounds like a fungus. But okay. You say so. That is M. Corypsium. Patient hunter. Diet small animals. Poor hearing. Okay. Some interesting animals here. We're not here for the animals. That's a salt deposit. That's ammonia. Salt again. Ammonia again. Salt again. There's our copper. Not super close. We might be able to fly over to it. I mean, gosh. We don't have a lot in the old thrusters, but what the heck? Let's see. There's that deposit. Oh. Is that it right there? Or no? There it is. It is possible to just fly around until you find a deposit. But we cheated a little bit using our visor. It's a nice planet. There's a nitrogen ring. Ooh. There's also some dihydrogen. So, excellent. Excellent. Did we pick up that? Man, that's the second time I've gone and... Nope, I picked it up. I got the refiner. Very good. I go off and leave those refiners all the time. Oh, we got the plans for the terrain manipulator. We need carbon nanotubes and more dihydrogen jelly. So how much dihydrogen did we get? Let's see here. We need one more carbon nanotube, and we need one more dihydrogen jelly. Very good. Okay, that should allow us to install our terrain manipulator. And now, woohoo! We are mining copper, baby. There we go. Very good. Just keep it all within the circle, and that will help us get enough copper to make some chromatic metal. Just enough. See, I hate making this big old hole in the landscape, but I think it's possible. Now, I had thought about this before. Briefly, I thought about it. It is possible to restore the landscape. I think we got all the copper out. This kind of gives us a clue if there's some tiny shards left. Sometimes it's hard to get all the pieces. Okay, that's pretty good. That's a pretty fair job of scouring the rock for all of the minerals. Doop, 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 doop. Come on. Go away, you little blocks. Go away. You. Okay, good enough. Now, let's see if we can switch it to restore. Let's see what that does. How much restoring will it do? Is it costing me any silicon? I don't think it's costing me anything. You can maybe put this whole place back together. Huh. You know, I should maybe start doing that instead of being such a strip miner. Yeah. See what happens here. It'll only take a few minutes. Make me feel a little less bad about destroying every planet I come to. Also take forever, but what the heck? I mean, what kind of game are we playing here? Some sort of speed run? Not really. Is it, am I compelled to finish in a faster amount of time? Taking a lot of restoration, that's for sure. I was just kind of curious to see if I could do it, but I mean, why not, right? It does what it says on the tin. Now, what I'm curious about is to see if it restores anything past where the copper was. I don't think it can restore what it can't find. Look, this is not coming back. This is all just staying where the copper was. And that's it. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Yep, look at that. That's interesting. Interesting. It's just restoring the dirt where there was no copper. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do then. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to switch it to create, flatten, restore. Create. Gonna create. Oh man. Getting a little crazy there. Getting a little crazy with the create wand. Yeah, I don't think I want to spend all day restoring the landscape from mining. I mean, mining is just part of the game. It's not like there's some sort of an EPA here, but I don't know, it just feels better than leaving this giant hole. Plus, I can fall in the giant hole. Alright, let's just keep going. I think we got enough copper. Oh yeah, we wanted to go and hit this dihydrogen though. So we'll switch our terrain manipulator out for a mining beam. That way we can make more of that wonderful dihydrogen jelly. I've never tasted it personally. I don't know how it goes on Space Toast. You can use a space knife or a space fork or exactly what. Okay, we need to recharge the mining beam. Again, that's what that condensed carbon is really good for. Oh, there's another unidentified mineral. We'll scan it. And that looks like formation process, localized black hole. Notes, parasite host. Primary element, barite dust. Secondary element, dihydrogen, just like the other. I love it. Love it, love it. Now let's burn it and tear it out of the ground. Kaboom. Okay. Let's see. Where's the ship again? Where did we leave the ship? Oh, it's right there. Handy. Handy. Yeah, if I had one of these visors, I wouldn't need one of those key finder things. Okay, yeah. We need to get the old refiner out and make the chromatic metal. So, pop it out there. And then put in some fuel. Get our copper that we just mined. And pop that in there to make 140 chromatic metal. Mines down from 2 to 1. Refines down, I should say. Need that chromatic metal, man. Need it. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more of this ferrite dust and die high because, again, we're really going to need it until we can start mining it to build platforms and all sorts of things, really. Oh, there's another plant we can scan. That gives us carbon. What's this over here? Salvage container. Alright, there's our chromatic metal. Pop that in the old suit. Don't forget to take our refiner back. And let's see, what was it we were trying to... we need to refuel the launch thruster, so we'll need to make some more of that Starship launch fuel. Get this geode, crystal element. Gave us a little bit more hydrogen. So... Let's see, oh yeah, the base computer, right. Man, I don't know that I want to stay here. But I guess we're just building one of those little miniature bases to put the oh shoot. Oh yeah, we gotta plant a base computer and then immediately start making some enclosures, a floor, a roof, etc., etc. So before I even hit that base computer, I'm gonna run around and collect up some carbon by lasing this H. Scornarpia. And let's come over here and hit these containers. See what they contain. That rusted metal is helpful, I'm telling you. In the early part of the game, that stuff, people throw it away, but no, you need that. You need it for the ferrite dust. Let's see, that is a bee cotton, Cotonopus. Cotonopus. Get a couple more of these big guys for the carbon. Don't want to. Got to be careful there. Don't want to shoot those big turkey leg creatures, purple turkeys. Okay. Get plenty of this carbon, so we're gonna need it. Just kind of get that in the center there. Yeah, this carbon's going to turn into our little home, our little hut that we'll need when the bad times come, which won't be too long after we hit that base computer. Let's see what these plants are. They're bound to be carbon and condensed carbon. That's what we want. And I see some sodium down there, so I want some of that too, and some oxygen. I just love it. Oh, what happened to that plant? I thought there was an oxygen plant there. That's okay. We'll get some of this sodium. There's two. No, just one. Did we identify this plant? No. So let's go ahead and identify this. Can we do that with a regular laser? Oh, we can. Wow, that's a big plant. We should get a bunch of carbon from it. So we get 6, 7, 8, 57 total. Okay, yeah. Get a couple more of these big guys. Again, you know, I feel bad for cutting down all the local flora. Okay. Cool. Oh, wait. I thought we'd already identified those plants. That's a different variety of tall cylinder plant. Gloomtosophium. Okay, fine. Well, we'll cut those too. All right, I know this is exciting, but we got to get some carbon before we go back and consult that base computer. And I have like 10 times more than I need, but you can just never have enough. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Get that carbon. Well, let's go back to find this ship. Where's the ship? Okay. Yeah, we do. We've got plenty. So we'll just go up here and maybe one more. Up. Another unidentified plant. All right, good deal. Cool. Cotonopus. We had identified that though. Strange. Yep. One more. V. Burnsukawiya? Burnsukawiya. Okay then, you say so. All right, now we'll be safe. We go up and check out the base computer. What's it going to tell us? It's going to say, yo, we reveal no prior claims to this site. Sonar confirms the site is suitable for construction. I'm somewhat dubious of that. But anyway, we're going to claim the site and the base because we gotta. Because, is that? What is that over there? What is that over there? What am I seeing? A bunch of condensed carbon? Is that oxygen? Huh, I don't know what that was. Go ahead and get this sodium here. And, let's see. Base computer archives. Accessing log from previous user. Oh, we got a used base computer? Great. Storms, shelter plans. Yep, here's our shelter plans. And I think we better use them. I think we better use them right now. Baby. Let's just get cooking. Let's not even be waiting around. See, I can hear the storm is starting. I can hear it already. Too close to ship. Okay. All right. I'm with you. I hear you. Uh-huh. I kind of thought there would be. I don't know why I thought that, but uh-huh. Put up some walls. Let's put up a door. Now, what do we need for the roof? Carbon and ferrite dust. Hopefully, this works. One. And then we need... it's so hard to place these roofs. You kind of have to go outside to do it for some reason. And boom. Now hopefully I got that right. Hey, look at me. Look at me. Now I can put down my portable refiner. Once again, I can go grab the base computer, wherever that was at. Right there. By doing this and going like this. Bringing it inside. Base computer will put you up here by the door. Just fine. Alright. Base computer updated. Previous user logs. Man, they really should delete these previous user logs. Oh yeah, salvage data. Uh-huh. Construction research. I need magnetized ferrite. So we need to pop in some of that pure ferrite that we had earlier. If there's any left. We're gonna need more. So let's do this. And this. And this. This. And as soon as that's done, we will have a little bit more pure ferrite. There's still a storm going on. Yeah, it's pretty stormy. It is somewhat stormy. Ah, very good. No, I just feel like I could use some more ferrite. And that's not going to give me ferrite. That's carbon. Could use more ferrite dust. And I can get it from those guys. Oh, that's unidentified. Oh, it definitely gives you more in return after scanning. So, you know, it's important to do when you can. Bioquake does not sound like a rock. Take your word for it. Up. Can't get that one. It's a plant. Okay. Is this also a plant? Up. Can't mine that. One more rock. One more rock. Okay, so let's just go back here and see. How much ferrite dust do we have? 616. Not bad. So we can take all of this stuff and drop it in here. Make pure ferrite. And then we can take all of the pure ferrite and drop it in to make magnetic ferrite. It's a chain, folks. 1, then 2, then 3. If you can remember 1, 2, 3, then you have it down. Now it's flashing to tell me what to do, but I know what to do. Refines down 2 to 1, so we end up with 100 mag ferrite. And whirl, after a little while, we have magnetized ferrite. Woohoo! There we go. And how much did we need? Oh yeah, 1 carbon nanotube. Okay. And that should give us our construction research unit. Prop it down right there. And we'll interact. See what we got. Okay, so we're gonna go need to go find some salvage data. Oop. Let's see if we can find some salvage data. 249. That's pretty good. Yeah. Pretty close. 97. I'll take 97. Now we should go and find as much of this as possible because ultimately we're going to need some solar generators, solar panels. We're going to need some batteries, you know, all sorts of stuff. Oh, we don't even have to dig. That's great. Very good. Let's try to find some more. 103. Use. Uh-oh. That's no good. That's a no bueno. Oh, great. Love it when I don't have to dig. What's that big hole in the ground? Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. I can go hide out from the storm. In that hole in the ground. This deuterium-rich plant live will help me run faster. For a minute. Let's see now. Oh, again, a technology man. I wonder if I had to dig for him ever. Oh, nope. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'm gonna be safe and sound down here in the old cave. Now, they're gonna want me to get some cobalt anyway. So I might as well just... Oops. Get it while I'm here. Because I'll need to get some ionized cobalt a little bit later. So I'll just get me a bunch of cobalt. And these marrow bulbs will also be helpful because I can get sodium from them. Wait a minute. I'm going to make sure and identify our minerals. They all have cobalt in them, I know that. These have cobalt and tritium. Sandy. I'll take it. I'll take whatever they have. Cool stuff. Cool beans. Cool beans. Gold? Where am I getting gold from? That was weird. Didn't expect to get gold. Silver. Ascobite has silver in it. Well, what? Wait, what? How can Ascobite sometimes have silver in it and sometimes not? How much cobalt did I get? 227. Well, that's pretty sweet. I'm just going to mine till I get about 500, though. Because that's even sweeter. I want more marrow bulbs. This is just the shit. Am I getting marrow bulbs? Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. What was I doing before I fell into this cave anyway? I was going after salvaged data. Salvaged data. Well, there's salvaged data right there. Buried technology module right next to my ship. Okay, so let's go. We'll go get it. We'll bring it back. I don't think I have. Yep. I knew it. What's this one? Ferrite dust. Okay, I'll take it. How much? Some. But if I do 5, I get 100. Okay, just mining. I hope you like watching mining, because I'm mining. Not miming. Not that crazy French clown stuff. You know I didn't mean that. I'm mining. I'm a miner. No, not like that. I'm like 5 times a miner in that regard. Okay, let's just get back on course here for our Bear Technology module. Salvage data. Literally right behind the house. Why couldn't we find that? Maybe it's been planted there by the Atlas. Okay, really couldn't be any closer. Uh-oh, it's underneath this big thing. Wait, no, it's right there. That's weird. I didn't have to dig for any of these. I didn't even need my terrain manipulator. Okay. No complaints. All right, we'll go in the house and spend some of our salvage data. How many did we get? We collected like 4 or 5. 8. Okay, good. Well, that's a teleport module. That's important. And then, yeah, the biofuel reactor. Also important. But man, I'd like to skip right over that. Go right on to the solar panel, which really means I only need 3, 6. I need 6 more. 6 more salvage data. Your base can be renamed. They want to encourage me to rename my base. So we're going to call it, because this is, let's see. It's a new journey, and we need a word that means new. Nova. And then a word that means day. Dia. Novadia. Okay, well, that sounds good. We'll just call it Novadia. Novadia. But that's between us. Nobody will know in 100 years or 500 years that it means Novadia. That means new day. They might figure it out. That's the fun with mysteries. Okay. Okay, so let's see if we got enough ferrite dust. Maybe. Yeah, cool. And then we also need 2 carbon nanotubes. We got some sodium. So we're going to make the base teleporter. Here. And now we just need some power. And for power, guess what? We need more of these frickin' data modules. So we're gonna go get them. We're gonna go get them. We're gonna run. We're gonna find. We're gonna dig. But I have 3 and I need like 5 more at least.
Toxic protection fully.
So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run all over this planet looking for buried technology modules. Sorry, that's not very exciting. Sometimes that's the life of a spaceman. Let's see, where's my technology module? It's down there. Is that a big deep hole? I don't want to get caught in a big deep hole. I think it's only a shallow hole. Yeah, see? Once again, no digging. I got 2 for that. That's good. Okay, next. 273. There's some more sodium. What we need is oxygen, though. Let's scan for oxygen. There's an oxygen-rich plant. These killer plants are actually good news. You just want to scope them out and then zap them out. Okay, here we go. Condensed carbon, I'm gonna get it. Oh. I'm gonna get it. There, we got more than a full weapons recharge worth of condensed carbon that time. I should swing by and get that die-high. There's some more copper over there. I really want this dihydrogen. Can mine some of it from here, but not all of it. Well, that's a lot of it, actually. Okay, let's just go get the technology module. And then we just need maybe 2 or 3 more. No. Oh, there's some damaged machinery. We don't need the viscous fluids. Viscous fluids, not helpful. Not used for anything. I mean, now, correct me if I'm wrong, chat. If anybody knows what use viscous fluids are, yeah, go ahead. I said it. Yeah, you just tell me. You just tell me what you think viscous fluid's used for. Bunch of viscous fluid people. Let's see, is that copper? It's copper. Man, I should really just go down there and get it because we're gonna need it. We're gonna need it at some point. And there's some more dihydrogen I can mine on the way there. Go mine that copper real quick. Mine it up. Can do it from here maybe. It's just a small deposit. That's okay. Every little bit. Can use it. We can use it. and we will use it. Very good. All right. Let's find some more salvage data. You know, the strange thing is, not so strange, that finding one leads you to finding more. So, usually when we get out, oh, there's some more. Very good. Okay. Run over that way. Yeah, usually when we get far enough, oh, identified plants. Plant. Okay, let's just keep identifying here. You ghost pepine. Sounds pretty interesting. Oh, there's something that we don't know. Apparently you get a big bonus for identifying everything on the planet. That takes a while because there's invariably going to be something underground or something underwater, I should say, that you're going to need to search for. Let's see, where was our module? That way. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's better to get the solar battery or the solar panel. Oh, shoot. There we go. There's our hazard protection and our life support restored. Make life a little easier for us. What happened to this poor creature? What happened to this creature? He just died. I guess. I hope he just died. What is this stuff here? Ammonia. I don't really need any ammonia. Not really going to help me with anything right now. So we're just going to get this buried technology module. Maybe one or two more. And then head back. Oh, there it is way up there. That happens sometimes. Very good. Very good. Now, just two more, really. I know it's a lot to ask for. There's one. Yes, we have to run all the way up there to get it. But it's going to be worth it. You just watch. Besides, it's nice scenery. You know, a little hike on a planet that's only 63.7 tox rating. I mean, it's probably less of a tox rating than Knott's Berry Farm. On whichever planet you choose. And all this running uphill. Great core work. I'm telling you. You are going to be able to wear those pants from last year with no problem. So, I don't know how many that gives us, but I think we need 11. So let's see. We have 13. I think it was maybe 5 and 8 would be correct. If I can get one more. There it is. My one more. Yep. And maybe two more. And then we head back. It's that simple. It's that easy. Sometimes when you hear that, you can find those outpost setups, the little posts and some containers, but not all the time. I don't know if they're really necessarily adjacent, or if that's just been some observational bias on my part. Oops, we do not want the terrain manipulator.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Wait, where's my... oh, there it is. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. There's a planetary settlement or something, a little building down there to the south that we want to check out. So as soon as we get this module, I almost think you can get those without digging everywhere now. I feel a little silly. Nah, there. Sometimes you have to dig. You got to. I know you do. Okay, let's go see what this building is over here, because should be able to call the ship down. Oh, these are planetary storage, a whole different deal. But we can do this. And we can search these containers. Maybe a little loot. Inventory full. Huh. Wow, we don't have much dihydrogen. Gosh. Cobalt. Interesting. Yeah, we gotta leave those alone. Okay, where can we call down this ship? Oh yeah, we can get these though. All stuff we can get.
No free slots inserted.
Ah, I wanted that dihydrogen. Or the rusted metal rather. Let's see, what if we got, how did we get the viscous fluids? Oh, we thought maybe we were going to sell the viscous fluids. Funny boy. Okay. So, let's,
Technology recharge.
can we make it back? How far is it to our little base? It is, well, you know, it's a click, but we'll go back. We need to go to the base anyway, Don't want to use up a lot of thruster fuel. Is there anything on the way to the base? Not really. There shouldn't be. But that will get us our solar panels. For certain. What is this stuff here? Jade. Oh, jade peas. I don't need this now. I don't need any bolt caster armor. Okay. So, if we find any more jade peas on the way back, make sure and pick those up. Don't know if they're worth anything. Well, I guess it should tell us. We're at 7,200 units. Eggs will restore 5% life support power. Well, we might as well eat those up then. Yeah, I mean, you know, heck. Okay. We'll just run and run and run until we get back home. Somehow we'll fly across this mushroom canyon. Maybe we go from here. That's not really helping. Oh, we'll just have to somehow kind of climb up. There we go. And then run it on in. Yay for me. Yay. Going for the slide. Okay, we'll run up this little pathway here. Should see our ship and base right over this rise. Just obscured. A lot of hills in this area. But we'll be running it in here. Getting on that old base construction computer. Give us a little bit more oxygen. One of those plants. Don't you worry. We'll get back inside here in a moment. We won't need to worry about that. Up. There's our mining beam. Want to recharge that. Oh yeah, we better get some dihydrogen. We were out, and this is the only way we can launch that ship. So, keep your supply of dihydrogen up. Especially in the early game. Looks like there's some on the way to the ship. That's a bonus. Yeah, ooh, nice. Nice field here for harvest. Okay, we'll just mine all this here off the surface. going to help us a lot.
Toxic protection falling.
Okay, and now I kind of like to put them on the roof. It's a little cumbersome after a while, but now, I have to go back down and check with the research unit, construction research unit, and buildable technology. Now we can do the battery and the solar panel. And let's see here, if our medium or refiner, man, we're just going to need to go out. Well, there's some more carbon right there. There's a whole bunch of carbon. We're going to need some. Build that battery. Thankfully, these things are full of both of the items we need. Carbon and condensed carbon. All I have to do is sit here and poke a few of these mushrooms, and we'll be in business. I'm sure that's been said on some college campuses before. Okay, that's a few. Maybe one or two more. That should be enough. One or two more. One more. Okay, let's see if that'll allow us to build what we need to build, which is exactly one battery. And exactly one solar panel, which will require exactly one. Man, we didn't put that tritium in the starship there, I think. Okay. Require exactly one metal plate. Now here we go. Solar panel. And some electrical wiring. From said solar panel to the battery. And then from the battery to our teleporter. All right. Now where can we go? Explore the planet and expand your base. Uh-huh. That's what we've been doing, all right.
Base computer online.
Looks like we're going to talk to the base computer again. Unusual broadcast repeating 16. So, we want to go to the space station. We do not have any teleport coordinates for any stations, so I think we're going to have to fly there. Reasonable enough. Hop up in the old spaceship and get on the old space station. Up. Launch thruster's going to need some. Oh yes, this is where we're going to need some Starship launch fuel. Two metal plates. And they'll make two of these guys. And then we'll drop two of these guys in there. And boom. We are off. Off to the skies. Take a stop off here in the asteroid field in just a minute. And do a little bit of this. Some asteroid mining. The gold's good. But the tritium's even better. Believe it or not, gold's not worth that much in this economy. It's out here for everyone to mine. What we really need is tritium. Tritium to power our ship's rockets. Okay, now let's go to the spaceship, or the starship, or the space station. Rather, we already pissed somebody off. We don't need that. No, I'm looking for the space station. That should be in this general vicinity. I got this guy a little mad at me. I think I shot him while he was mining. And I don't really want to do that. I mean, that's not what I wanted to do. Where's the space station at? Dang it. Should be sort of... Okay. Get out of here. Get away from that guy. I don't want to be fighting anybody. Alright, now, space station. Boom. Here we are aboard the, well, you read it, the space station. Now if I go up here, I can get my suit upgraded. First thing, get some more room in my suit. Cool. Let's ask about the mysterious signal. What do you know? Uh-huh. They're excited to see me. Not much help. What about this guy? What about you, Corporal? Corporal Urholmans? Urholmans. Ja, aber hij kan slecht. Ze zag deze invent ikahakers. Afeng ze huli. Orang mupadam yakoi. Yeah, I'm not. That's all the Viking I know. What does he know? Nothing. They look at me strangely and say nothing more. Of course. What do you expect? Go talk to somebody else. Talk to these other guys. That's a Viking. Is this a Viking station or a Gek station? I think it's Viking, actually. We are watching you, traveler friend. Back to the base computer. Which means back to the transporter. Here we go, warping across the galaxy. Oh, distress signal. Well, I think that's going to have to wait for another time, boys and girls. So if you're still watching, you're going to have to tune in for the next episode where Uncle Mike is starting a new 5-year mission to become the king of No Man's Sky. They say it's No Man's Sky, and that's true, but that doesn't mean it's no Uncle's Sky. So this Uncle Mike is going to take care of it and try to make it his own. You know, as you do. But I would say tune in maybe a day or two. Hey, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in.